I'm Moose. I'm from CMJ, sitting out here at Conflict of Interest number 10 with Robert Kelly.
What's happening,
Welcome.
Moose?
I made a couple questions.
Okay, let me ask you a question.
Hit me.
Is the reason why I'm holding the mic because you have to hold the questions?
It's because they give the mic to the guy with class.
Oh, all right. I thought you were just a prima donna. Make them hold the mic. I don't hold mics.
Well, we were gonna get a little kid to like be a fashion, like a mic you up like that.
A little Filipino boy.
Well, it doesn't really matter if it's a boy or not, but definitely Filipino.
Says you. Go ahead.
Well, says me. That's right. So,
what's up?
Do you want to hold the questions? You want me to?
No.
I'll hold the mic.
Go back and forth, right?
No, I got a mic.
Oh, you got a mic. Then fuck you. This is my mic.
You think this is a stain? What do you think this is?
I don't know. I can't see with all that luscious grizzly bear hair.
Jealous. So when you play with rock bands,
yes.
Do you have to change the bit up any, or do you just get up there and do the same type of stuff?
Well, yeah, you gotta. The atmosphere is a little different. I mean, a comedy club is you sit down. You can't, turn your cell phones off. No table talk. Be quiet. And if you yap, you get kicked out. This is a little different story.
I mean, do you really kick people out for talking during your set?
Well, yeah, when it's really quiet and then one person's talking, yeah. But a place like this, where everybody's going to be yapping everywhere, anyways, you got to really you got to kind of go out there and really just step on the gas and hit it and pray for the best.
Would you ever pull like one of those total prima donna type moves where you pull that guy out of the audience and smash him over the head with like a bottle or something and say, next guy that talks, he's fucking out of here too?
No.
You should think about that though.
No, look at me. I'm not going to hurt anybody.
Either get another knee or something, be a bionic man. Bionic comedian.
Let me ask you a question. Those jokes written down too?
They're right here. I swear to God, it's right here.
No, I'm joking. Go ahead.
They're right. Look, right there. That's the joke.
Flip your hair when you ask questions.
So this year,
thank you.
Well, I could ask you about your album.
Yes.
Which did really well.
Just the tip. Yeah, thanks for slamming that out there.
You're welcome.
I appreciate that. Yeah.
On Comedy Central Records.
Comedy Central Records, Just the Tip, DVD, CD.
What's your feeling on like a comedy album? Like I grew up, one of the first things I ever bought was Bill Cosby cassette.
Right.
And I thought it was the funniest thing in the world. It was. And
Still is.
Richard Pryor and a lot of those things, they just seemed to disappear.
Yeah.
It was like all of a sudden there were really no quality comedy albums.
Right, yeah.
So now they're coming back in a world where the rest of the music purchases are dwindling.
Yeah.
So what do you see being?
Well, it's hard, man. I mean, a guy, they can steal your all your jokes if they want.
Right.
And it's it's just hard. I mean, everything's switched over in the last 5 years to MP3s and iTunes and all that. They can go on there and support you, or they can just steal it. Back in the day, you used to have to go to get the CD or the tape. But now that's why I put a DVD on there. So you know what? You can take the jokes, whatever, but you're not going to get the DVD. You're not going to get the extra behind the scenes stuff. So you got to kind of just think out of the box when you're making a comedy CD. It's not just It's not just 50 minutes of jokes. And back then too, there were 30-minute albums. Like Pryor's was like 30.
Sure.
Now we're wheeling out hour albums every year.
Use cue cards or something to keep up with the jokes.
I'm working on my new one right now. So
when you do your set live,
yes,
do you feel the need to incorporate things from the album, or do you feel like you have to stay away from things on the album?
Well, right now I do stuff from the album because I'm still kind of promoting it and still getting it out there. I try to put some new stuff in too. Stuff they have. Like if I do an hour show, I'll do new stuff. I'll do some of the old stuff. I don't do any more fat jokes.
It's a shame, man.
Yeah, I know. I got a lot of fat fans that have really bummed
Either
out.
I have to lose weight, or I need to find a better comedian
I'll
that's
give them
going to
to you.
give
You
me
can
fat
have
jokes
them.
or something.
Yeah, do it right now. Go. You're too fat.
I'll talk about some taint chafing or something like that.
Just do this. You're too fat when you drop something and you're like, do I need that? Or I bought a snakeskin leather jacket, and I couldn't zip it. And if I could zip it, I looked like a fat snake, or a snake eating me.
So what do you?
Oh, you're gonna do an awesome segue.
I'm gonna do a segue here.
Shit, I messed it up.
It says wait for him to mention rap, and then wrap it up. Thank you for coming out for Conflict of Interest. Thank you guys for taking the time to.
Lucy!
What?
Nothing.
I didn't hear a damn thing. It felt like a truck just drove into my right ear. It somehow put on its parking brake in the process.
Steven Spielberg was a little hurt on that one too. How you doing, Steve?
He's got the headphones on. I think he's bleeding. So stick around all night. We're going to be interviewing people. Maybe we already interviewed them. I don't know how they're going to edit this together. Maybe it's going to be in succession.
Don't play this whole thing.
So
very boring and anticlimactic.
Thank you for following the guys we just interviewed, or prefacing them.
Yes.
Whichever order it happens to be edited in.
Next guys that are coming up, it's going to be awesome.
Really good.
unbelievable. It's gonna be like this. Yeah, man. Yeah, that's cool. All right, I'll see you later.
Conflict of interest 10.